Welcome back to Western New York Living. Now, everybody loves showing off their new kitchen or living room or man cave, but what's the first thing people see when they enter your home? The front door. If your entry doors are a little old and outdated, it might be time to replace them. My next guest can help. Joining us this morning from Ivy League Construction, our friend Mike Washington. Mike, good to see you.
Good to see you guys. How you doing?
Doing real well. Some front doors aren't doing well, though. The curb appeal, right? The entry doors here, they're the focal point, but perhaps maybe the last thing people think about, right?
Absolutely. You know, we get a lot of calls for doors, obviously, and yeah, it's a calling card on your door. It's the first thing people see when they get to your house, and we're always talking about curb appeal. And hey, does it represent you? And the way you want to be represented to the world as people are driving by your house. You know, there's so many reasons you want to replace your door. The biggest reasons we get is we have inefficient. We have that they don't work properly, a security problem, the locks aren't working properly, and it's just plain old ugly. They need a new door. They need to refresh.
Yeah, those are certainly some signs there. The efficiency, certainly one that maybe perhaps we don't talk about enough. Talk about that, the efficiency of the front door.
Absolutely. So a front door, it's kind of like a refrigerator door. It has a super heavy duty weather gasket around it. The door itself is actually foam filled. All the doors we install today are fiberglass, painted wood grain. All the pictures that I've added today they're all fiberglass doors. So inside the fiberglass slabs are actually foam. So it gets you about an R10 rating. The more foam in the door, the more less glass, the more R rating there is. So the doors are super efficient. And then you go to the glass packages. The glass packages today are super efficient compared to even 5, 10, 15 years ago, let alone a house that has a 50-year-old or a 100-year-old door in it. You know, if you have an old wood door and you're down in the city or you're in a home that's 100 years old, the technology has changed so much in that time span. The efficiency, you're leaking literally hundreds of dollars a year in electric or gas, depending on how you heat or cool your home. The efficiency is a huge deal.
Now at Ivy League Construction, when you replace an exterior door, whether it be the front door or back sliding glass door, you do the new construction installation method. Can you tell us what that is?
Yeah, you know, new construction is going to actually take out all of your old door. They make a replacement door. Some guys are putting those in. The problem is with that, you're not getting all the way down and inspecting everything. You want to inspect the jamb. You want to look at the framing on that door. So when you're putting in your new door, you're spending good hard-earned money. You want to be attaching it to the substructure. Now you can actually take a look, make sure there's no rot. No, you know, we're living in housing stock today that could be 20, 30, 40, 50, even up to 100 years old. You want to make sure that the structure is proper and there's no problems for any way water can get in. So once you put in the new construction, you can seal around it. So we tape on the outside of the door, seals in any drafts. On the inside, we're actually putting low expanding foam all the way around that door, and then we're trimming it on the outside and inside. There's no way you can have any drafts, any water, any moisture getting through that envelope of your house, and you got a brand new door again.
And Mike, final thing, home improvement projects, they do cost money, but you have a way to help customers with that with financing. Tell us what you have.
Absolutely. This month we have $500 off for all new door installs and construction projects. And we also have 0% for 2 years. So our low financing. And then we have all sorts of other financing options just to make it more affordable for you to get your home improvements. Obviously, we're talking doors today, but across the board and everything we do.
All right, good stuff as always from Mike Washington. Ivy League Construction is the most trusted name in home improvement. They can assist you on any project you may have, exterior or interior. To find out more about all the services they offer, head over to their website at ivyleagueconstruction.com or give them a call, 875-8654. Remember, they offer great financing options to make all your home improvement projects affordable.